All right, so what's poppin', Big Headed fam? Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Gotti and Beezy Show. It's your boy, Big Gotti.
It's your boy, Beezy Mackin, the handicapper assassin.
Hey, I hope y'all had a blessed year, man. We kicking off a new year, man. God bless all y'all. Hey, man, thank y'all for rocking with us. Beezy, jump into that news for him. Let them know what's poppin'.
We gonna get right to it. I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Off top, my nigga, off top.
We gonna kick it off this week with Woah Vicky, man.
Okay.
Social influencer, man. She's getting a lot of backlash for her fake kidnapping over there in Nigeria. I guess it was to promote like a cryptocurrency, but she got onto the social media and said they're demanding $1 million for her return.
$1 million?
Yeah, and have everybody in the States going crazy, like, oh, putting more shade on Nigeria, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
She had to get back on the social media and say that it was just a joke. She was bored, and she was just trying to promote her cryptocurrency. But like, that don't make no sense. Like,
I mean, it make no sense. And for real, to be honest with you, it make her look real bad. You know what I'm saying? Because she already been through a lot of things, and people already look at her a certain type of way. So when you getting online basically and asking for $1 million, I mean, come on, man. That's not even the type of thing you should be doing. It actually makes you look kind of foolish.
Nah, foolish and like attention seeking. Like we were talking about the girl who cried wolf, boy who cried wolf.
Yeah.
And not just that, like Nigeria has enough, you know what I mean, shade over it already with all the scams and shit. So she just pushing them down more, you know what I mean? Making them look bad, making people not want to travel over there. But yeah, she got back on the airs and tried to clear it all up. But yeah, she's already making them look bad, herself look bad.
I mean, then when you really look at it too, if she really did get into something in the future, ain't nobody gonna believe her now. You know what I mean? And that's where it kind of get tricky because, I mean, come on, you got to be telling the truth when you saying certain things. Like saying you got kidnapped, it's like, I don't know what she was thinking, you know?
Nah, she wasn't thinking. Like you said, no one's gonna take her serious if anything does happen. And she's always like doing this stuff for the social media. Like, what was that? She's saying she's a born-again Christian and trying to be so godly, and then she pulls around and does this. Like, that ain't no joke to be playing around with. Nah. There's still people out there missing and shit they looking for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then you got a person like her, you know, she already been like a big controversy within social media in the first place. So, I mean, hopefully good luck. I mean, if she's trying to promote something like that, but, you know, even saying that you got kidnapped, I think that's a crime. So I'm not even sure how that's going to work out. You feel me?
No, and that's not a way to kick off the new year, you know what I'm saying? So best of luck to her. I hope she gets through this, man. She needs some help because it's like this clout chasing at its finest.
She on her Jake Paul stuff right now. You know what I'm saying? Trying to promote them cryptocurrencies by any mean necessary. But nah, man.
Yeah, this ain't the way to do it, man. So hope for the best of her, man. She gonna need it.
Off top for real.
We gonna keep it rolling. We got Bobby Shmurda, man. So he chimes in about the music industry, saying that they don't want to play his songs or give him no spins on the charts, because he's not painting his nails and conforming to the, you know what I mean?
I don't think that's why. I heard what he said, but I don't think that's why. You know what I mean? I think Bobby Shmurda, when he got out, man, instead of it being about music, he was like a character, a spectacle, you know?
No, for sure.
And people look at him differently now. Before he went to jail, he had a hot song, right?
It was a top drill shit.
Yeah, it was a good look. And I just feel like when you go against that, you get out of jail and you don't do the right thing, which is get back to the music, people don't want to play your record no more. So you could say that you not, because we seen him dancing kind of crazy. Remember that? When
he came out, people was questioning him a lot. Like,
yeah, they was trying to say he was, you know, homosexual.
A lot of sugar in his tank. Yeah.
And now he's saying he don't paint his nails. So it's almost like he's trying to overcompensate, you know, and trying to say stuff like that, because maybe that really is the case, that he's on that side of the fence. I'm not sure, and I'm not trying to diss bruh, but I'm just saying.
Nah, because you have seen a lot of the rappers painting their nails, you know what I mean?
But I don't think that's not, I mean, I don't think that's why his music is not getting played. That's all I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying all the people that are getting played, they're all painting their nails and they're all like on this dark, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dark wave. And I don't see Bobby Shmurda even being like that, because he's too, you know what I'm saying? His light shines brighter than that. But it's like, you got to still be on that music shit, make what you want, you know what I mean? Don't conform to them, but yeah.
But you seen how, and where I was going with it sort of was, you seen when Rio got out, right?
Yeah.
When Rio got out, he dropped a song, right? He went up, got 5 million views, right? I think that's what Shmurda should have did. You know, as soon as you get out, let them know that you're a rapper. You're not a spectacle.
No, facts.
You know,
and that's what they want them to do. They want to make a spectacle. They want to paint their fingernails. And all these people that were painting their fingernails, like Lil Yachty and Lil Baby, now they're not painting their fingernails.
But keep it 1,000. I'm gonna say this like this: when the last time you heard a hot Bobby Shmurda song?
It was a while, like last year for sure.
So All I'm saying is no.
Right when he got out, like we were just talking about.
Yeah, no diss and no disrespect, but I'm just saying, like, if
you ain't lying.
If your song ain't hot, it wouldn't matter if you was painting your fingernails or not. Like it ain't if it ain't working, it ain't working. You know what I mean?
Nah, and it shouldn't be that hard. You're from New York, you know what I mean? It's to drop some New York bops, you know what I'm saying? Some drill shit, but,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, to me, the music got to, if you're a rapper, right, the music got to speak for everything. The minute you make a sorry song, your stock go down. Everybody know the truth. So it's like...
So it's not the industry that's really blackballing itself. It's he's blackballing himself. You know
right? Because you ain't working hard enough.
Exactly.
Because you should be trying to get a hit, if anything. Like, no matter what you do, you trying to get a hit. This is music.
Because look at what's his name. He didn't have to paint his nails, and he's on fire right now. Who is it? D-Lo?
Yeah, D-Lo, Boss Man D-Lo.
Yeah, Boss Man D-Lo. He ain't assigned to no label. He's out here doing everything independent, off the motion. You know what I mean?
He just got good. He got good music.
And he's in every club you see, every video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody wants a feature. Shit, Lil Baby just got a feature. Like, I mean, not yeah. I think Lil Baby. Somebody.
I think Baby got a feature. A few of them got a feature from Boss Man.
Nah, but he's hot, like you said.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to get with him right now. So it's like you're just limiting yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Just not working hard. So if I could say one thing to Shmurda, it would be like, man, hey, get back in the booth, make another hot song. You know what I'm saying?
Stop making excuses.
Because once you make that hot song, it's all over. You blew up again. You back. You know what I mean? Just look at it realistically. I mean, what else you got?
Best of luck to him and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, off top though.
We're going to keep it rolling. We got the Finesse Gang and Hustle Cartel situation.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, first it was Finesse Gang and King fighting over each other, trying to air each other out. Then they settled that. But now King's over there with Hustle Cartel.
Yeah.
And then Finesse Gang's trying to say he's the one that made Hustle Gang Cartel. How you feel about that, man?
I mean, I think that it's all petty. I mean, in my personal opinion, and I think that if they keep going against each other like this and making a big spectacle, they all gonna go to jail because they're exposing people's secrets. I mean, they saying all kind of things. You got Lil King, right? He's saying all kind of things about Finesse.
Yeah, he was saying some incriminating shit.
And though he apologized, right? I don't care if you apologize. It's already out there. Social media don't ever erase nothing. So I think they should all be cool because at a certain point, man, the police and the feds, they watching this. And y'all talking about all these, covert operations and stuff you got going on and stuff like that.
Airing out this whole camp, but you're in that same camp. You'll get taken away. He'll get put in jail. See what I'm saying? Y'all got to get back on that same page.
Yeah, I mean, you got to make it make sense because.
And to me, it looks like they're like fighting over Lil King. You know what I'm saying? Because they know he's young and up and coming and they want the best for him. But it's like they're trying to fight over who's the best for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, in my opinion, I don't even think that's the case. I think
because
that
Finesse Gang wants him to be a kid and enjoy his kid, but he's trying to grow up too fast, play dice, roll with, you know what I'm saying, Hustle Cartel and what's his name?
But then, I mean, if we could say FINESSE2TYMES, he the one that said that he wanted him to go back to school. You know what I mean? He the one that said King wanted to be out in the streets and he wanted to be gambling. He wanted to have guns. And I mean, how much can FINESSE2TYMES do when you trying to point a youngster in the right direction and they're not trying to listen? You know what I mean?
He's trying to keep himself out of jail at the same time, having all these allegations thrown at him and over his head. Like,
and then something I heard Finesse say too. By the way, he said he has CPS at his house, right?
Yeah, and his lawyer called him.
And he's like, it ain't even my kid. You know what I mean? I'm going through all this for you and you going to, do this to me. So I kind of feel Finesse because a lot of people don't got to reach out to people and try to help them. You know what I mean? But he tried. You know what I mean?
And he's trying to get that little kid that he tried to put under his wing. But, you know what I mean?
But, go ahead.
He's blinded by all the light from all the other shit coming with it. You know what I'm saying? The gambling, you know what I'm saying? Rapping and shit.
Hey, but he did show King all that activity when they first got together. Right. Yeah, they was shooting dice.
So
they was having guns.
Nobody but himself.
That's what I'm saying too, though. Like if you want to be a positive role model, be a positive role model. You know what I mean?
And he's kind of mad that King is over there with Hustle Cartel and not with him and shit.
Yeah, and I see Charleston White. You know what I mean? He go to the little shelters and he helps kids and all that. Like if you really, really care about kids the way you talking about it and stuff like that, then really help them. Don't be teaching them to shoot guns. Don't be.
And he even said it himself. He's like, I wasn't trying to exploit him, but I felt like he was exploiting him. So I'm glad he admitted that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
So shouts out to him, man. I hope y'all get over y'all differences and, you know what I'm saying, get back on the same page and get back to this money for sure.
Off top, you know what's trending right now lately?
Yeah.
That man Lefty Gunplay. So
yeah, he been trending for a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, it's like first the Bulldogs said they took his jewelry, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how true it was or whatever, but they had an AP. They had an iced out AP.
No, I heard him apologizing to all the Bulldogs. Now he loves Fresno and all that.
Yeah,
he was talking spicy a couple months before that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and now you got this YouTuber, man. He's come out basically and he's exposing them, saying that all the times he went to jail and stuff,
paperwork, huh? Someone had to expose the paperwork. His own homies ain't gonna expose his paperwork. You know that.
Yeah, but I mean, Lefty, he came up with a story when he first came out. He said he went to jail for 10 years and he just got out, but it wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying? He went to jail.
No, I knew something was fishy about it.
4 times for weapons charges. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to ask you, like, why do you feel like artists have the need to create these sort of fake stories?
I think, like I was telling you before, to make them sound better in the streets. You know what I mean? Get that street cred, get that pull in the streets. Like,
but knowing that, and this was
and we know a lot. Like Tiger did that. Like a lot of them saying they grew up in Compton. When you grew up in, you know what I mean, a little up the street, like.
Yeah, but I just, the thing that baffles me is he's a Southsider, right?
Yeah.
So we all know how they politics work. Like somebody eventually gonna have your paperwork and say, what you went to jail for and all that type of stuff. And especially if you went to jail for guns, you went to jail for guns. They call you gunplay. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So you should have just stood on that.
Self-explanatory, yeah. He just want to throw a little extra cheese on his, nachos.
And I think that extra cheese, man, it's gonna make him. It's gonna bring down his career.
Gonna make it soggy. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna mess up the career because he already. And I'm not even saying I want the man to crash out. You know what I mean? Because he made it on the Kendrick Lamar album, right?
Barely, yeah, but yeah, no, like you said.
I don't say barely. See, I had this debate the other day in the hood, so I want to get your opinion on this because you said barely, but I had this debate with a couple of my little homies, and we was talking about just because he said scary, spooky. What did he say? Scary, spooky.
But
crazy?
Hey, that song's a hit song, so hey, if I'm a part of that hit song, hey, there ain't no.
That's why I said when we say barely, it's like he's still
shit. If I did that and I was on there, I'd be loving it too. I'd be living it up, but like you said.
And we don't even.
Everybody knows he wasn't deservable to be on there, but it's the fact that he's from LA and in the backyard and a part of the culture. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick threw him in the mix just to ruffle everybody's feathers. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like Kendrick didn't think he had no talent, he just put him on there for no reason?
No, he knew he had talent, but all the verses that he put him on weren't the best ones, so he picked the best one, and those little words.
Yeah, no,
those couple words was the best verses out of all the songs they did. But it was it happened on a hit, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it happened on a hit. I mean, that's true, but I feel like, I don't know, like, because I heard Kendrick got another album about to come out. He about to drop another one like March or something like that. So basically, like all the verses he got, you might never know. Lefty might be on the other one, but I'm gonna say like this.
No, but a lot of people, like you said, aren't on that Lefty bandwagon. Even Burner had his own cipher and invited Peso and Bravo, I think, but didn't invite Lefty, and Lefty was mad about that too. But
a lot of people look at him like he a dope fiend. You know what I mean? So a person like Burner, when you say Burner gonna look at Lefty like he's a. I mean, let's be honest.
No, I
bro.
see it.
Yeah, Burner is not on that type of hype. He like a baller. He ain't looking at Lefty like he's nobody except for a dope fiend. So why would you invite a dope fiend out? Is my thoughts. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to say Lefty is a gunplay, but in Burner's head, Lefty, they trappers. Like they look at people like that and they despise them. You know that?
Yeah, no, I can see exactly why he didn't want to involve himself in that messiness. You know what I mean? So he's gonna get a real someone down there that can really carry themselves and not so much of a crash out, can keep it together. You know what I'm saying?
In your opinion, you would say like Pesos like that?
For sure.
Yeah, I think so too.
And Bravo and all them, whoever else he put on there.
Because like they do their little southerner thing.
And that's a good look for Burner even putting, you know what I mean, down south people. Because he's from North Cal, so that's bridging the gap right there. So
yeah,
shouts out to him for that, though.
I mean, that is a big gap to bridge.
Shouts out to Lefty, man. You gonna get through it. You just got that. We know you're a star.
And who's the dude that did the diss song about him?
Bands,
right? So yeah. Bands from the Rose. You know, I heard him say,
out Bands. That's
what I'm saying. Because I don't want to talk about one side without talking about the other
facts.
side.
That's why I put Burner in there, man.
But I'm gonna say like this: Bands from the Rose. He said, "Man, I'm not opposed." You know what I'm saying, to working with a Southerner in the future. You know what I mean? And I like that growth in his speech. You know what I mean?
For sure, because he looked real mature on that interview, for sure.
Yeah, but he said one thing I'm not going to do. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be the one to jump out and do it first. You know what I mean?
No, they want him to crash out.
Yeah, he said, I'm not going to do it first, because if I do it first and then, you know what I'm saying, it's some problems behind it. I don't want to be the first person to be like, hey, you did it and you don't want to, you know what I mean? So
no, you can't point fingers. You know what I'm saying? They got to bring that shit on themselves, for sure.
But they always talk about it. You know, they bring it up in Los Angeles music culture. They say like Bloods and Crips, you know, work together. Why can't Southerners and Northerners work together?
And they were both like taunting each other, going to each other's hoods and doing videos. Lefty was just up here. They was just down there. So it's like, they're poking at each other. It's not going to end well, but you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to come together or it's going to be, you know what I mean, worse.
Yeah, I don't think a person like Cheeto,
I don't see it happening either.
Like Cheeto, Rico, Too Smooth, because they from up north and they have to deal with each other. I don't think like a person like Cheeto would ever do no song with a North Daniel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, they were all saying that about each other, but it's like, how long is this going to keep going? Like, we're so close to each other, you know what I mean? It's going to have to happen sooner or later, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know if we'll be here for that, but
I just look at it as it's all powerful. It's all powerful music, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying, and it's more powerful if we're all together. That's all I'm saying.
It always would be, no matter what. That's how the world works. I mean, if we all competing, I mean, how are we gonna make it? You know,
but like we've been saying, man, the government and shit, that's the biggest gang in America.
Well, I mean, the government is the one that's fueling the fire.
It starts up there and it trickles down into the streets, man.
Because as soon as like, even with Bloods and Crips, even with
democracy,
even with anything, like as soon as the funk stops, the government gonna make something else happen to where we tripping again. You know what I mean? Sure. Whether it's with blacks and whites,
and that's what they did. They brought in that drill music and all that hip hop. They tried to separate us, put us against each other.
I look at the same thing like when it comes to racism in America. Right. You know what I mean? You could take some giant steps forward, right? And then you'll see the government do something and it'll make us take a whole bunch of steps back. You know what I mean? Quickly.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Because they wanted to go do some racist stuff. Or,
they see us getting closer to each other. You know what I mean? They know we're better against them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bigger.
We're better together.
Yeah,
they want us to.
We can beat them. The only way we can beat them is if we come together. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Because the government,
they know
is the
that's
gang,
why they're
like
trying to segregate us, and you know what I mean. It gets deep, man.
Nah, I feel it, but I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to all them artists. Like we talk about the hip hop. We talk about these artists. I don't care where you from. If you from up north, if you from down south, your blood, your Crip.
Catches our eye, man.
We could be a skinhead rapping. I really don't care. You know what I'm saying. My thing is like. You know what I'm saying? Come together.
Standing on business.
You know what I'm saying? You stand on business, but if y'all can't, then man, just keep that out the rap. Make good music and move on. You know what I mean?
But no, like you said, they're being cordial. They're all getting money together. You know what I'm saying? But it might get out of hand. But like you said, we just got to keep them big homies close.
Now we'll see. We'll see what happens, man.
Yeah. Best of luck to everybody we mentioned though.
Off top. What else you got up, P?
And we gonna switch gears, man. We gonna talk about this Louisiana terrorist attack, man.
That shit crazy, man.
Yeah, and it was on New Year's night. I woke up to that and I'm like, damn, we already kicking the New Year's off crazy with some weird shit. Like,
dude had an ISIS flag on the back of his truck, bro.
Yeah, he had an ISIS flag, and it was like, wasn't he like military or something?
Yeah, he used to be in the military. So I mean, he knew how to plan out an attack. Now, if you ask my personal opinion about the whole thing,
yeah, something ain't right.
I mean, I look at it like this, man.
Something's fishy.
I look at it like this. They had barriers on that street to stop the cars from coming in, man. And it was like this little section he just squeezed in. So once again, man, I don't know how these things happen or how he knew that little part was going to be open to even do that. You know what I mean? Because there was barriers on all the streets because they, in their heads, right?
No, like you said, it's too easy not to see it, but it's like had to be an inside job. Someone had to, you know what I'm saying? Know something. But yeah, it just gets deep and fishy from there, man.
Yeah, because I don't understand like how you even got on the street when there's barriers. And then the lady was talking on the news like, yeah, we replaced these new barriers so they can't get down these streets. But why on this one there was a gap and then he killed all these people, you know? It's not really fair to bruh, right? Because if you think about it like this, you got these government agencies using these people to commit these crimes, right?
That's
whether it be payment, right? Or I don't know what it is, you know what I'm saying? But I look at it in a different type of way now, you know what I mean?
No, for sure. To me, it's looking like a bunch of like smoke and mirrors to distract us from some bigger picture. Like
off top.
I feel like just like in Las Vegas where that Cybertruck blew up.
So smoke and mirrors for show right there.
And it's a bunch of blow up. There's someone in New York, they lit somebody on fire in the, you know what I'm saying, subway.
Yeah.
And it's just all
it started, you know when it started for me? When Donald Trump got his ear grazed with a bullet.
No, that's when it started, but it just kept getting weirder.
Now it's starting to get weirder and weirder and weirder. Like the little drones flying over New York. You know what I mean? Why are the drones flying over? Why ain't the government telling them about that? Like, what's going on?
No, and I feel like it's all like Project Blue Beam trying to just blind us from the real, you know what I'm saying, shit that's going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on right now in the world. And
we could be here all day, man.
The most important things about what's going on in the world is like the presidency, you know, and things that's changing in the laws. And they really try to keep you blinded. Like, when I watched that,
a lot of laws changed and we don't even know.
Yeah, when I watched that man hit all them people in that truck, whatever, right? I thought to myself, you know, it's not fair to those people, right? Right? Because how you gonna make them all die like that to prove a point? I just don't feel like, right, he was on his own when he did that. Like, no matter what we say or what we, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, speaking of on your own, when he did that dude, what's his name? That took out the United Healthcare, Luigi.
Yeah.
He just pleaded like not guilty. So what does that tell you right there? Like,
well, he has to plead not guilty because, I mean, he has the right to fight his case. I'm not gonna be mad about that. You know.
No, but they got him on camera. They got everything.
They don't got him on camera. He got a mask on.
But they got enough.
I know what you mean.
But I'm saying he didn't make it hard for them not to. You know what I'm saying? Not find him. So it feels like someone either coerced him or made him do it, or that was just that deep in his heart that he wanted to go out there and do it that himself. He was you know what I'm saying?
Coercion, right?
Yeah.
When you use that word, I like that word, right? So coercion is the root in all these.
And he's a graduate. Like, why would he want to throw all that away?
He wouldn't.
So it's like it don't make no sense.
Same person, just like the person they killed, the killed Trump.
Don't make no sense.
You know what I'm saying? Why would he want to throw his whole life away just to get shot by the Secret Service? Like it's coercion. You know what I'm saying? If we pay you this amount, will you do this? You know, type. And it's okay. I mean, if that's what y'all doing, but y'all trying to blind our eyes from what's really going on in the community.
It's getting too frequent. Like, yeah, they're getting too sloppy. Like, we're figuring out more than the police is figuring it out, and it's just like they ain't getting.
No.
They ain't trying to hide it no more. Is what I'm trying to say.
I think that the police, in my personal opinion, I think that the police already know what's going on. You know what I mean? They just not letting us go on. So we figuring it out, and they still ain't.
Like we said, they try to keep us in a panic type shit.
Yeah, it makes more sense for them, right? Because you can control people. That's a good point you made. You can control people a lot more better if you got them in a panic all the time.
Sure.
If everything's just great, we're walking outside, everything's great. You can't control nobody like that. But let there be a problem. You know what I mean? You can control everybody in the whole building. You can learn shit like that from like prison.
No,
you know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah, that's why y'all gotta stay safe out there, man. Keep your third eye open for sure. Cause you know what I'm saying, they coming from every which way trying to throw smoke and mirrors, and you know what I mean.
Nah, they is, and it's a cold part of the world. When you got people riding trucks through, you know what I'm saying, and trying to kill a lot of people like that, and he gets through virtually unstopped, unscathed, and then they kill him. And when they're killing these people now, it's like, I don't want them to tell on me type of shit. That's what I'm thinking. So they're taking them out. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We'll pay you, but that don't mean you're gonna have the money ever, because you're gonna be dead.
Yeah, but best of luck to everybody we mentioned, man.
Facts, man.
Shouts out to everybody that you know what I mean, passed away in those situations. My condolences to everybody, man. We already kicking the new year off crazy. Like,
yeah, we kicking it off crazy, man. And just like you said about that Cybertruck, man.
Mm-hmm. It was like a soldier in there or something.
They was both from the same thing, though. The dude from Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, he had the note and everything. Damn.
He was from the same military base as the dude in New Orleans.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a big connection right there. So it already almost tells you that somebody is behind this shit, telling these people to do these things. And then why would you be in the military and then go with ISIS? Now, if that was really what he was doing, then I don't know. But I don't know if you would really, bro. It just seems so.
No, shit's getting spooky for sure.
It seems so staged.
And it's so practical, yes.
Why would you have a big old ISIS flag on your truck? Wherever you pulled off with that thing on your truck, bro, people are going to get on you, bro. They know what that, like the police departments. How do you even make it that close to the crowds? You get what I'm saying, though?
No, I know. That's why I was trying to explain to myself. Like,
yeah, because you would have to. This is my thing.
The biggest day of the year, New Year's, like, come on.
You would have to, on Everything I Love, you would have to drive that truck with that ISIS flag. You would have to drive the speed limit on the road, right? And then you have to, when you get to where you went to, then you're going to crash it, right? If you was driving with an ISIS flag, bro, people would have flagged you down.
A real, like you said, a real ISIS, they wouldn't even bring that attention to them. Like,
no, they would have just did it.
That's why it's look like they're trying to throw it on another, you know what I mean, terrorist group or something.
That's what it looks like.
For sure.
That's what I've been trying to say the whole time. It looked like they're just trying to throw it on them. I mean, it makes more sense to do that if that was y'all agenda.
No, and that's what they've been doing. They do that to keep us guessing.
Like you said, keep us in panic. The person
we talked about in the subway, it was a migrant, so it's going to put a bad stigma against migrants. And
that's facts.
They're going to think they're all bad, and it's just a big old... to put us all against each other, really.
Man. Yeah, because I was watching this documentary on the migrants, and they was laughing about it, like, man, they walking all this way, all the way through Mexico. Then by the time they get to the fence, we gonna shoot them with tear gas. You know what I mean? And I'm like, why don't y'all turn them back a long time ago or something like that? Why you just want to shoot these people with tear gas? And they have families, kids. And then when they started shooting the tear gas at the little kids, that's when I was like, hey, man.
And you know what it is? The more migrants they take in, the more money they get.
They do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they get money for it. You know what I mean? But they not going to take them in like once Trump.
No, as long as they're in, they don't care. They'll put them in the streets and they don't care. Like, and it's sad to see, man.
Yeah, but we the land of the free, man. So we got to help people, but like we talk about all the time, man, you got to make sure that they come here the right way. That's all. You know what I mean? It's no big deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Condolences to everybody lost, man, and best luck to everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. But thank y'all. You got something else?
Nah, that's about it.
All right, yep. Yeah. Thank y'all for rocking with us on another episode, man, of the Gotti and Beezy Show. It's your boy, Big Gotti.
It's your boy, Beezy Mac, and the handicap assassin.
Yes, sir. Until the next one, man, y'all stay blessed out there, man.
Let's get it.